What's good, my peeps? What's good, ladies and gents? Hope everybody's having a phenomenal day. Just left the gym, got to get that protein in. But we going to dive right into the video. This video is going to be about if you're battling an addiction right now, you're not going to be able to stop that addiction unless you do what I'm about to tell you right now. So, a lot of times, you may have an addiction, you may have a vice, let's say porn, weed, alcoholism, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you just addicted to cursing, saying bad words, I don't know. But, you know that. You know what your vice is. We don't have to go up. I'm not a shrink. But what I'm saying is you're not going to be able to stop battling with that addiction unless you give their situation to God. That's the only way. And I'm speaking from experience because a lot of times, I'll even give you some examples of business, even with my addiction. So business and addictions. So I try to start businesses without even consulting with God first. And guess what happened? Failed. Business failed. People I thought was going to be locked in, boom, they wasn't. If I got my addictions or whatever, I just try to do it off the strength of my flesh, the strength, you know what I'm saying? But you can't do it off the strength of your flesh because your flesh weak. You feel what I'm saying? Your flesh is extremely weak. You gotta give yourself to God. You gotta draw towards Him. He gonna draw towards you. That's what the scripture says in James chapter 4. I think chapter 4, verse 8. You know what I mean? So you just really, it's a spiritual battle. It's a spiritual warfare. You know what I mean? It's always been going on, but right now it's a lot of that going on right now. So, stay prayed up, stay in the word, and God lives through the word. So if you're not in that word, it's like you going to battle without some armor. Would you go to battle without armor? That don't even make sense, man. And a lot of times you be asking people to pray for you, but you don't pray for yourself. You ask people to do all that stuff, but what are you doing for you? So when they're praying for you, that's like, bro, I pray for you, right? But God got my armor. It fits me, right? But I'm praying for you. My armor not going to fit your armor. So my armor may not protect you from everything that you're going through. So you have to armor yourself up with the word. You know what I mean? Be locked in, be true. So like I said, if you're battling an addiction right now, I'm going to have some other videos kind of just talking about diving deep on addiction and, even sharing some of my testimony, but, about some things that I've been battling with in the past and some things that I was able to overcome. Like I said, a lot of times, you try to do it without God, without trying to consult, just trying to do it on your own, but that's not enough. The devil, Satan, he's going to try to throw a lot of things your way. You know what I mean? So say you're doing good, I guess. You're doing good with the porn addiction, right? But boom, he gonna start sending you some females your way, right? Or sending some guys your way if you're a woman. And then that's going to kind of entice you, that temptation, that lust. But if you don't have a sound mind, if you're not in that word, you're not going to be able to have that discernment to be able to be like, okay, this is not right. Let me boom. And also, I'm going to make a video kind of diving in on what I'm about to say. But just to kind of briefly touch on it, you got to stop flirting with the devil. You have to stop flirting with the devil. And what I mean by that is, it says, sexual immorality, what I'm saying? The word, it say when you got that, and when you're experiencing that, flee, run. Why? Because, you just got to remove yourself. A lot of times it's your environment that's causing you to do these things, causing you to sin. It says, if your left eye, cause you to sin, poke it out. It's better to go to the kingdom of heaven with one eye. Don't let your right hand know what your left hand doing, you feel me? But I want to keep this video short. I'm kind of getting back into this YouTube thing. I really want to be consistent. I'm asking God that just allow me to be consistent with the posts, with the testimonies and the things that I have to say, regardless if we get 100 views, 10,000 views, million views, whatever, we still going to preach, my testimony, because I've just been learning, like, there's so many people out there like me, so I have to make content for the people that can relate to me. The relatability is not, if you can't relate, maybe this post not for you at this time. You may not be going through that season of battling addiction right now. You may be good, but look, you're human. It could happen to you too. So what I'm saying is, you got to stay prayed up. You can't do none of this stuff by yourself. Truly. If whatever you do by yourself, you're going to fail, bro. And I'm not just talking about like, you know, starting a business by yourself or going on a journey by yourself. You're going to do a lot of things in this life by yourself. But if you do not consult God first, you're going to fail. Because a lot of people, a lot of things, your foundation is built on sand. Is that solid? No, it's not. But God is. Peace.